Community leaders meet to talk about the progress that has and has not been made in Buffalo's African American community. Good evening, I'm Febin Casahu. Jeff Russo is off tonight. This 85-page report looks at the state of Black Buffalo from 1990 to now. Olivia Proya takes a closer look at a study that is more than 30 years in the making.
31 years later, and there is little to no change.
Blacks are still trending downward, and an entire generation of African Americans have grown up without their standards of living and quality of life improved.
Dr. Henry Taylor, a professor at the University of Buffalo, has spent years researching the lack of improvement in Buffalo's Black community over the last 30 years. He says the average income of a Black household was $39,000 in 1990. In 2019, it was $42,000. The poverty rate of Black Buffalonians went from 38% to 35% in the same time frame. Dr. Taylor says this is directly related to housing.
Over 55% of the population is paying 30% or more of their income on housing.
Taylor points to factors like gentrification, abandoned lots, and a lack of trees.
Pay attention to the asthma rate and the respiratory rates and how significantly higher than they are than whites. And when you see that, think of the absence of a green infrastructure.
Dr. Taylor says the conditions in these neighborhoods drive financial insecurity. Education also plays a role. Dr. Taylor says 16% of the Black population in Buffalo has a college degree.
There is a significant number of Black Buffalonians 25 years of age and older with some college but no degree.
Dr. Taylor says this has a big impact on earning potential over time. Only 31% of the population has full-time, year-round jobs.
The levels of educational attainment keeps them locked in that low-wage market. As a result of these labor market dynamics, Blacks will remain in this low-wage market. Poverty rates will continue to be high.
So why has there been no progress over the past 31 years?
City leaders have never attacked the problem. It's never been a priority.
His other reasons? Policies have harmed the Black community. And he says city leaders have put symbolic projects ahead of real change.
The East Side projects are the story of full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
But Dr. Taylor says there is still reason to be optimistic.
It should be a moment of joy and excitement because now, 31 years later, we have an agenda ahead in front of us again.
In Buffalo, Olivia Proya, 7 Eyewitness News.